Hey everyone, ready for a little escape today? We're diving deep into luxury travel with a traveler's guide all about the Four Seasons Hong Kong.
Oh yeah, the Four Seasons Hong Kong.
So think Michelin-starred dining, incredible harbor views, and basically every luxurious detail you can imagine.
You know, what really stands out to me about this guide is it's not just presenting the hotel as a place to stay.
Right.
It frames it as a whole curated experience. Like from the second you arrive, everything's tailored to you.
It makes sense though when you think about it. Four
Yeah.
Seasons is known for that kind of elevated service, right?
Hmm.
Like they aim to anticipate your needs before you even know what they are.
Exactly.
And this guide highlights how they do that, especially in their suites.
Mm.
They even have what they call service residences,
Hmm.
which are like having the space and privacy of an apartment, plus all
Yeah.
those incredible hotel perks.
Oh, wow.
And can you imagine waking up to a panoramic view of Victoria Harbor from your living room?
Oh, that sounds incredible.
Right. But let's talk about the food, because honestly, this is what I'm most excited about.
Okay, yeah.
The Four Seasons Hong Kong boasts not one, not two, but three Michelin-starred restaurants.
3 Michelin stars.
Yeah.
That is a serious culinary achievement.
Right. That means we're talking about a level of quality and innovation that is globally recognized.
Exactly.
So for any serious foodies out there, this place has got to be on your bucket list. The guide specifically calls out Lung King Heen, their Cantonese restaurant, as like the crown jewel.
I've heard incredible things about Lung King Heen.
And they mention these dishes, chef's seasonal specialties, and this tasting menu, which, I mean, just reading about it makes me hungry.
I know. It's not just the food, though, right? It's the whole ambiance, the service, the presentation. It all comes together to create this truly unforgettable dining experience.
Totally. But even if Cantonese food isn't your thing, they have options for pretty much every taste.
Oh, I'm sure.
Like international flavors, casual dining. They even do in-room dining if you just want to luxuriate in your suite and have a gourmet meal brought right to you.
Wow. It really emphasizes how dining is such a key part of the Four Seasons experience. It's not just fuel, it's like a central element of the luxury.
Absolutely. But sometimes, a vacation isn't about indulging, it's about hitting the reset button.
Mm-hmm.
So I was fascinated by the whole wellness aspect highlighted in the guide.
Oh, yeah. Tell me more about that.
They mentioned these innovative therapies at the spa, which obviously sounds a little vague, but it definitely piqued my interest.
Well, I'm curious about that.
Me too. Like, I love trying new things, especially when it comes to relaxation.
Makes sense.
And of course, there's a fitness center too, because some people can't resist squeezing in a workout even on vacation.
Oh, for sure. I mean, it's all part of that trend of integrating wellness into every aspect of our lives now, right?
Yeah.
Even when we travel. It's so true. But speaking of wellness, picture this. You're swimming in an infinity pool, and it seems to just blend right into the horizon. And that horizon is the stunning skyline of Hong Kong.
Wow, that image is breathtaking.
Right. It's that sense of limitless possibility, like the pool just extends forever.
It really speaks to the hotel's prime location, right on the edge of Victoria Harbor.
And when you step outside of that luxury bubble, you're in the heart of one of the most vibrant cities in the world.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, you're surrounded by iconic landmarks. You've got the Star Ferry, the Tiantan Buddha. It's all right there.
And let's not forget about the shopping.
The shopping.
Central District, with all its high-end boutiques, is practically on your doorstep. We're talking Louis Vuitton, Chanel, all the big names.
I can just imagine.
But the guide doesn't just focus on that glitz and glam. They also highlight the cultural side of Hong Kong.
Yeah, that's important.
Like they talk about traditional tea houses where you can experience authentic Hong Kong culture and the bustling street markets of Mong Kok. It's that mix of modern and traditional that makes Hong Kong so fascinating.
Absolutely. And it sounds like the Four Seasons kind of acts as a bridge between those two worlds.
I see what you mean. It's like you can have your luxury escape and your cultural immersion all in one trip.
Exactly. But we can't forget about those who are mixing business with pleasure.
Right, of course.
The guide mentions state-of-the-art meeting rooms and staff who are super attuned to the needs of business travelers.
Yeah, seamless work-travel integration is essential these days.
Definitely. And for those longer stays, they have these service departments which basically combine the comforts of home with all the luxury of a hotel stay.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Right?
Mm.
But here's something that might surprise you. They have a whole bunch of features for families traveling with kids.
Oh, really? You wouldn't necessarily think of a luxury hotel as being super family-friendly.
I know, right?
Yeah.
But they seem to have really thought of everything. Like spacious rooms that can comfortably accommodate a whole family, plus activities designed specifically for kids.
Like what kind of activities?
Oh, they mentioned arts and crafts, scavenger hunts, even a dedicated children's buffet.
Wow.
And let's not forget the location. You're close to Disneyland, the Science Museum, all the family-friendly attractions.
It sounds like they're really trying to appeal to a wider audience, recognizing that families value luxury and personalized service too.
Exactly. And they even offer babysitting services so parents can, have some adult time while the kids are entertained.
That's a nice touch.
Right. So we've got luxury accommodations, Michelin-starred dining, wellness amenities, family-friendly features. It seems like the Four Seasons Hong Kong truly has it all.
It's a pretty compelling picture they paint in this guide.
It is. And it really makes you think, what would your ideal Four Seasons Hong Kong experience look like?
That's a great question. What aspect would draw you in the most?
Would it be the culinary adventure, the chance to try those innovative spa treatments, or maybe just the opportunity to soak in those incredible views?
So many choices. It really makes you want to start planning a trip right now.
Right. And that's what's so great about exploring these travel guides. They spark our imaginations and get us dreaming about all the possibilities.
I agree. It's like a little escape from reality.
Exactly.
Oh.
But we've only just scratched the surface of the Four Seasons Hong Kong experience. There's so much more to uncover.
Can't wait to dive deeper.
Me too. So stay tuned. We'll be right back with more insights from this fascinating traveler's guide.
You know, as we dig a little bit deeper into this guide,
Yeah.
I'm really struck by how they highlight the hotel's location.
Okay.
It's not just about being in Hong Kong.
Mm.
It's about being perfectly positioned to experience the best of what the city has to offer.
It's true. They really emphasize that seamless transition
Right.
from like the luxury of the hotel to those bustling streets. Like you could just hop on the Star Ferry,
Uh-huh.
cruise across Victoria Harbor, taking those iconic skyline views.
I love that.
It really appeals to that sense of adventure, doesn't it?
It does.
Like, you can immerse yourself in the city, but then retreat back to that tranquility of the hotel.
Exactly when you need a break
Yeah,
from
exactly.
all the excitement.
But you know what else I like?
What's that?
They don't just focus on those big tourist attractions.
Mm.
They mention these hidden gems,
Oh, like what?
like those little traditional tea houses
Oh, nice.
tucked away in quiet corners of the city
Okay.
where you can experience authentic dim sum.
Oh, that sounds fantastic.
It does, right? Like they're encouraging you to go beyond the surface.
Yeah,
Discover the real heart and soul of Hong Kong.
I like that a lot.
And they even mention the
Good.
bustling street markets of Mongkok,
Oh, Mongkok. Yeah.
where you can find anything from street food
Okay.
to antiques
Mhm.
to electronics,
Wow, that's a sensory overload.
right, in the best possible way.
Yeah,
But, for those who appreciate a little luxury shopping,
of course.
the guide does not disappoint. It talks about how close the hotel is to Central District, where you can find those high-end boutiques.
Mm-hmm.
Like they even name drop
Oh, yeah.
Louis Vuitton and Chanel.
So they're really targeting a certain type of traveler.
It is a little bit of a,
Right.
reminder of that
Yeah.
exclusivity and prestige.
Mm.
But they do a good job of balancing it out
Yeah.
with all those cultural experiences too.
Yeah, they're not just saying, hey, come here to shop. They're saying, come here
Right.
and experience the city.
Yes, exactly.
That's good.
It's like a little bit of both.
Exactly.
Indulge in retail
Right.
therapy,
Uh-huh.
but also soak up the real Hong Kong.
Yes.
So it appeals to everybody.
Yeah, that's smart.
Yeah.
You know, one thing that kind of surprised me is how much they focus on those family-friendly features.
Oh, I know, me too.
Like, you don't always think of luxury hotels
Right.
as being particularly
Kid-friendly.
kid-friendly.
Yeah.
But it seems like the Four Seasons has really gone
Above and beyond.
above and beyond.
To cater to families.
Yeah,
Like they really have thought of everything.
it's great.
They mentioned spacious and comfortable rooms designed for families.
Yeah.
Plus, all those activities specifically designed for kids.
Like, what kind of activities are we talking about?
Oh, arts and crafts?
Okay.
Scavenger hunts?
Nice.
They even have a dedicated children's buffet.
Oh, wow.
And, you're also conveniently located
Yeah.
to all those family-friendly attractions.
Like what?
Like Disneyland,
Okay.
the Science Museum. It's like they're creating a stress-free experience
Yeah.
for everyone,
That's what you want on vacation.
especially when you have kids.
Exactly.
And, of course, they
It-
offer babysitting services,
Oh, that's a nice perk.
right? So parents can sneak away,
Yes.
maybe have a romantic dinner,
Uh-huh.
or, indulge in a spa treatment
Exactly.
while the kids are happily occupied.
Exactly.
While the kids are happily occupied,
That's a win-win
it is a win-win.
for everybody.
Now, speaking of indulgent experiences,
Okay.
Can we talk about the food?
Of course, the food's important.
3 Michelin-star restaurants.
That's incredible.
I know the guide really played that up.
Yeah.
And for good reason.
Right?
I mean, how often do you get the
That's
chance
not often.
to dine at a place
Right.
that's considered one of the best in the world?
Exactly.
They really highlight Lung King Heen
Okay, yeah.
with its Cantonese seafood.
Mm-hmm.
Impeccable service.
I bet.
They even mention specific dishes,
Oh, like what?
like the chef's seasonal specialties
Okay.
and the tasting menu.
Wow.
Like, they know that kind of detail
Yeah.
really piques a foodie's interest.
Absolutely.
It's like you're painting a picture of the
Yeah.
experience.
You can almost taste it
Right.
just by reading it.
But even if you're not a hardcore foodie,
Mm.
they have plenty of other options.
Like what?
They have international cuisines,
Okay.
casual cafes.
Yeah.
Of course, the classic in-room dining.
Right. If you just want to stay in,
Right.
relax.
It's clear they've put a lot of thought
Yeah.
into making food
Mm-hmm.
a central part of the Four Seasons experience.
I agree.
Because a truly memorable trip
Yeah.
engages all of your senses.
Exactly. And speaking of sensory experiences,
Sure.
we can't forget about that spa.
Oh, the spa.
Those innovative therapies.
Right, those innovative therapies.
That's so intriguing.
It does. I did a little digging.
Oh, tell me what you found.
Because, it was kind of vague in the guide.
Yeah.
But apparently they offer a treatment
Okay.
that blends traditional Chinese medicine techniques
Oh, wow.
with modern aromatherapy.
That sounds amazing.
Right.
A really unique combination.
It's supposed to be incredibly rejuvenating,
Oh, I bet.
promoting a sense of balance and well-being.
Like a holistic experience.
Yes, exactly.
Very nice.
And of course, we can't talk about relaxation
Right.
without mentioning that infinity pool,
The infinity pool, of course.
that image in the guide,
I know.
where it just blends seamlessly into the horizon.
It's beautiful.
It really captures that essence of escape
Yes.
and tranquility.
Like you're leaving all your worries behind
Sure.
and just immersing yourself in the beauty of the moment.
And all of this
Yeah.
is set against the backdrop
Uh-huh.
of Hong Kong.
Right.
This city that's just pulsating
Yeah.
with energy
Uh-huh.
and cultural richness.
It's such a fascinating juxtaposition.
It is, right?
You've got the serenity of the hotel
Mm-hmm.
versus
The bustling energy.
the energy of Hong Kong.
But they work so well together.
They do.
The guide does a good job
Yeah.
of presenting the Four Seasons
Mm-hmm.
as this sanctuary where
Yeah.
you can recharge
Uh-huh.
and then venture out to explore the city
At your own pace.
at your own pace.
Exactly.
So as we kind of wrap up this part of our deep dive,
Yeah.
what aspect of this experience
Mm-hmm.
has you most intrigued?
I think for me, it's the way they've woven together that luxury
Okay.
with the cultural immersion
Mhm.
and a sense of adventure. They really managed to create an experience
Yeah.
that feels both indulgent
Right.
and enriching.
And enriching.
Like you're not just relaxing,
Right.
you're also
Growing,
growing as a person.
expanding your horizons.
Exactly.
It's not just a place to stay.
Right.
It's a whole world to discover.
I love that.
Okay, so we've covered so much about the Four Seasons Hong Kong.
Yeah.
Those luxury suites, Michelin-star dining,
Mm-hmm.
those innovative spa treatments,
Right.
even adventures for families.
Yeah, you really do seem to have thought of everything.
It really does.
But it's more than just like,
a list.
yeah, a list of amenities.
Right.
The guide's really painting this picture of a curated experience
Yeah.
that's tailored to like everyone's desires.
Right, and preferences.
Yeah,
But what does that actually mean for the traveler?
that's a good question.
Right, for you.
Yeah.
If you were planning a trip to Hong Kong,
Mm-hmm.
what would actually draw you to the Four Seasons?
Mm-hmm.
What would make you want to go? Would you be like, oh my gosh,
Yeah.
I have to eat at Lung King Heen
Uh-huh.
with those breathtaking views?
That would be pretty tempting.
I
Same a multi-course tasting menu
Yes.
overlooking the harbor.
Yes.
Sign me up.
Or maybe you'd be more drawn to like
Yeah.
a rejuvenating spa treatment.
Okay.
Escape the city for a bit,
Yeah.
relax,
Mm-hmm.
and then take a dip in that incredible infinity pool.
That sounds pretty good too. Or
Yeah.
maybe you'd be picturing yourself exploring those bustling street markets
Yeah.
like Mongkok.
Yes, Mongkok.
Finding those unique treasures.
Yes.
Soaking up that local culture.
Yeah.
But then you have the sanctuary of the
Oh.
Four Seasons to return to.
It really is like the best of both worlds.
It is.
You can have the adventure,
Mm-hmm.
and then you can have the luxury.
Yeah.
It's all up to you,
Right.
like what you want.
Yeah.
because they give you all the options.
It's really about defining
Guys.
what luxury means to you.
Exactly.
And how the Four Seasons can fit that vision.
Yeah, it's your trip.
Exactly.
You know what I found interesting, though,
What's that?
is that the guide does such a good job
Yeah.
showcasing the hotel,
Uh-huh.
but it doesn't really talk that much
Okay.
about Hong Kong's, like,
History.
history and culture.
Yeah, like the bigger picture.
Yeah. Yeah, it's almost like they're encouraging you to go beyond the hotel,
Yeah, I see that.
to explore the city
Right.
on your own.
Yeah, discover it for yourself.
Like, imagine stepping out
Yeah.
from those luxurious doors and being in those vibrant streets, finding those ancient temples,
Wow.
those traditional markets, all those hidden corners.
That tell the story of Hong Kong.
Yes, the real Hong
Or
Kong.
the real Hong Kong.
It's like they're saying, come for the luxury, stay for the adventure.
I like that.
So as we wrap up our deep dive,
Okay.
we leave you with this. What kind of Hong Kong experience are you looking for?
Right. What do you want?
And how does the Four Seasons fit into that?
Yeah. How does it all come together?
Let this spark your imagination.
Right. Get those ideas flowing.
Yeah, and inspire you to create your own adventure.
Because that's what travel is all about.
It is happy travels, everyone.